All right, guys, this is day 5 of my 30 minutes daily walk. So, I'm going to do a little bit of story time while we walk today because I I did not have a I did not have a really good day today though. I think I can say that because what did I want to say? So I had an exam today. I'm studying. So I had an exam today that took 5 hours. Even though we were promised that they are going to give us 5 hours, but that the exam should take 3 hours. So they are throwing in that extra 2 hours so that in case like you have to go out, you have to stop for a while and go out and come back to the exam. But after 5 hours, the exam will time out and whatever it is you've written will be submitted like that. So I had the confidence that I would finish. They gave us areas of concentration. I read, got ready for the exam, logged into the exam, and this exam took 5 hours and I still didn't finish. I still did not finish. I attempted all the questions, but I feel like I didn't give it my best. And it's not that I didn't know what else to write. Not that. It was that I did not have enough time, to write what I needed to write. There's a whole lot of things that happened, in between, like a whole story behind the reason why I couldn't manage my time well. I would blame myself quite a bit because I feel like I should have, gone through the whole questions before starting to know what is required for each question, and most importantly, how many marks each questions were worth, so that at least I could know where to focus my energy on. I didn't do that. I wish I could have done that. And the reason why I didn't do there's no reason. Normally when I take exams, because I have taken a number of exams since I came to this Canada, and no matter how many marks or how many questions, I start from number 1 and then move from there. I don't like skipping numbers. Once in a while I skip numbers, but once in a while I skip numbers, but it has to be like I have dwelt on this number for a while and I really don't know what else to write. Or then I would say, okay, let me, like I have started writing this thing and I'm struggling with it. Then I can say, okay, let me leave this one and go to the next one and come back to it, And it doesn't happen all the time. But this time it was good. Everything they asked us to read did come out, and the questions were all elaborate, right? So I took my time, answered the questions, and I thought I was done. We had 6 questions. When we were preparing for the exam, we were told that there were going to be 5 questions for 5 hours. I remember it very clearly because I could remember preparing for the exam. I'm like, okay, I will make sure that I don't stay on any question for more than an hour, right? So I kept checking the time. The highest I spent on a question was like 47 minutes, and then that was question number 1. Then I decided to pick it up. I decided to do better, right? There to be a little bit faster, right? So this was what happened, and I kept going, checking my time, and I didn't exceed 1 hour for any question. And then by the time I was done with number 5, I think I had like 39 minutes remaining, and I was ready to submit. So I now, clicked on the button that was supposed to submit, and I now saw a number 6 question. And guess what? That number 6 question, that number 6 question has more than half the total mark of the exam, like 60% of the marks of that exam. So I panicked and then calmed myself down and started on it and did it, but I didn't really do justice to it. And I felt so terrible. When I was done with the exam, I felt so bad. I was pissed off. And called a few of my friends, ranted to them, and had to go and sleep. I had to find something to eat and sleep because I had to eat since morning because of the exam. I decided to finish studying before I logged on for the exam. But it's all good. I set my alarm to wake me up to, put in my today's 30 minutes of walking, because I know I can be disciplined sometimes. So, and here am I doing it. But, well, I don't know. I'm just going to pray about it and not worry about it, because I did my best. I know that it was partially my fault for not paying attention, looking at all the questions, knowing how many marks they were and all that. It's partially my fault, and I wish I had, but hindsight is 2020, right? So anyway, that is my story time for today. I believe I'm going to be fine. I pray I'm going to be fine. What else? Sorry. What else would I be if not fine? But that's my story time for today. I hope everything works out well for me. So, bye. See you guys.